Hello, it's John again. So today I wanted to talk about ankle mobility, specifically about flexing the ankle, getting to a good end range position. We see this a lot when we're squatting, doing some kind of, where we're doing front squats, overhead squats, back squats, whatever it is, even just air squats, regular air squats. The ability to flex your ankle, have this it's called dorsiflexion of your ankle, is pretty key to get in a good position, especially when you go into more complex positions like the overhead squat, right? And so I wanted you guys to see a good test that you guys can see if ankle range of motion is a limiting factor, and then how to improve that. I'm just going to give one awesome drill that you can use to help improve your ankle mobility. So the test, it comes from the FMS system, Functional Movement System by Greg Cook. All it is, you grab a PVC pipe. You can also, could be a broomstick, whatever, right? I'm going to start with my right foot. I'm going to test the mobility on my right foot. Place the left foot. My left heel is going to be right in front of my right big toe. And all I'm going to do, have a PVC pipe for balance, stability. I'm just going to bend my right knee, and I'm trying to get my right knee over the middle of my medial malleolus, which is the inside ankle, right? Let me turn just a little bit so you can see better. Right, so I'm bending my knee. It's okay if this knee bends, right, as well. Bending my knee, trying to get that kneecap over that medial malleolus. So obviously you see that I am lacking just a little bit. So a good drill to improve this requires a few tools of your own. The first tool obviously is a voodoo band. I really like these just for the compression, being able to restore range of motion to joints, helps increase blood flow and all this cool stuff. You can get these. This could also be a bike tire tube, just cut in half, just cut down the middle and stuff. It will work just as good, right? You can get these from Rogue Fitness or Amazon. They're pretty cheap, right? So I wanted to show you how you can wrap it. Oh, also you need a band, right? Resistance band. And I like to use a slam ball as well. And we'll get to that, how we can use that. So wrapping the band around the foot. I like to prop my foot up on something, just make it easier on myself. Prop my foot, and I'm going to take a little bit of tension of the band, go across my foot, across the top of my foot and underneath. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on there. I'm just getting to where I can wrap, or I can have a little bit of snugness, right? Going across and underneath. I'm putting a little bit of compression, a little bit of tension on the band now. I'm letting half of the band of the voodoo band show, right? So there's a 50% overlap. Okay, a little bit pressure on the top, not so much on the bottom. I'm going to go about 3 wraps, working to middle, right, in between this ankle bones and the foot, right? And so whenever I come here, I'm going to go have about 3 wraps, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure across the back of my heel. See the back, this Achilles. Go a little bit more underneath the ankle bone, the inside ankle bone, right? And so I'm going across the ankle bone as well. And then I'm just going to work my way up, right? Work myself out, right? And then I'm putting a little bit of pressure, 50% overlap, letting half the band show. A little bit of pressure, working myself up. You want to go about a layered length between the middle of the ankle joint, right? A layered length with this chakra, right? Your pinky and your thumb, right? I don't know how many inches it is, but use this as measurement, right? I like to use pinky to thumb, which is about mid-shin, right? So I'll do about 1 more wrap. Good. That way I can capture all of my Achilles. With the rest of this band, I will just kind of add some more pressure behind my Achilles. I could also go underneath again, right, of my foot. With the rest of this band, I'll just tuck it underneath the band, and I'm good to go, right? Now with this band, I have it hooked at the base of a pull-up rig, of a squat rig, whatever it is. This could be just some kind of post that's stable, right? I'm gonna put my right foot through, right, and place on top of the box. Now this band, let's go right on top of the foot. I'm not placing it up here, right? That doesn't do too much at all. It's going at right below those ankle bones. That way you can get a little bit more pressure on the ankle bone here, rather than just the shin or this tibia, right? So with here, if you want some more pressure, you can also, I like to stand on the band with my back foot, just like so. If not, that's too much, that's okay. Now I have this is a 40-pound slam ball. This could also be a kettlebell, plate, I don't know, something heavy, right? A bunch of textbooks or something. Place on top of the knee, and I'm just going in flexion. Notice I'm not letting my heel come off the ground, not going like too far here. I'm just gonna oscillate back and forth, finding, okay, my heel wants to pop up about right here. I'm just gonna come back. I'm gonna walk back and forth, right? You could also just hang out here, right? Press my toes into the box. I could also lift my toes up. What that's trying to do is add some dorsiflexion to your foot, right? Active, I can hold it for 10 seconds, relax for 30. Do the same thing with pressing my toes into the box. 10, and then relax and trying to go deeper, right? I'm gonna hold this, I'll hold this 2, 3, 4 minutes, right? With the band, as long as whenever you press down on your foot with the Voodoo band, whenever you press down on your foot with your finger and there's a white mark, like right here, my foot is pretty red, right? I mean, there's blood flow going down there. I'm not restricting blood flow at all. So I can place my finger here and come off, and I get a white, and then it returns back to red. That means it's a pretty good tension, right? It can be a little uncomfortable, but just remember, if it's sketchy, it probably is sketchy, right? So I'm just gonna rock back and forth, not letting my heel, I'm not collapsing my foot at all. I'm keeping my knee outside of my ankle as well, or outside of my toe. Basically, I like to have the inside of my knee almost at the top of my pinky toe, maybe my second pinky toe. I don't know what freaking toe that is, right? So I'm just rock back and forth 2 minutes. Here, just keep going. Good. Also, remember, add that tension. You rock back and forth. Let's just say this 2 minutes. Good. I'm going to take it off, take the Voodoo band off, and see, we'll retest using that same test that we did at the beginning, and see if we made any change. Grab my PVC pipe, left foot, left heel, in front of my right big toe, and then I'm going to bend my knee. Now you can see I can almost get my kneecap over the inside of my ankle, right? So I made some change, made a little bit of change, which is a good thing. It's what we're looking for. And then do the same thing with the other side. So, recap, Voodoo band is awesome. Definitely get one of these. If you need more guidance how to use it, just let me know and in the comments below, and I can help you out. Slam ball or something heavy, put your knee on, and the resistance band, right? This is a pretty thick resistance band. Obviously, there's thicker ones out there, but you can get them at like Academy Sports and Outdoors, Amazon. Amazon has everything, and then a broomstick or PVC pipe for the test. So, if you have any questions, post them in the comments below, and I will get back.